Hello, Wes Lee here with your Mesonet weather report. Each year, Mesonet tries to improve our array of products available for Oklahomans. Our most recent addition to the list of agricultural tools is the chilling hours map. It is found within the agricultural tab and then selecting the horticultural section. The map is currently located in both the pecan and peach suite of tools. Chill hours are the number of cumulative hours certain plants spend between a range of temperatures while they are dormant. A certain number of hours are necessary before most fruit trees, nut trees, blueberries, and strawberries will successfully bloom and pollinate in the spring. There are several models used in the U.S., but the Utah Chill Hours model is most widely used. It is a dynamic model that adds or subtracts hours during the right range of temperatures. Hours are added when the temperatures are between 34 and equal to or below 54. When temperatures go above 60 degrees, then hours are subtracted. The map from Wednesday shows there are a little over 700 hours in the far south and well over 1,000 in the north. This should be sufficient this year for most varieties of plants currently recommended for Oklahoma. But during really warm winters, we could have issues with getting enough chilling hours. Gary is up next with details on the lack of recent rains.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, when it comes to drought, it seems like we just can't catch a break. Let's take a look at that newest drought monitor map and see where we're at. Well, as you can see, for most of the state, we're still looking good. Basically the same look that we had last week, except southeastern Oklahoma up into northeastern Oklahoma. We now have a new area of abnormally dry conditions, that yellow, extending from the Red River up to Adair County. And when we look at this area, we understand that D0 is not specifically drought, but in this case, it does indicate an area that is possibly going into drought if we don't get more rainfall in that region. So let's hope for some rainfall coming up. When we were talking about El Nino, we were certainly hoping for some relief from this drought situation, and we definitely got it. Again, except for down in southeast Oklahoma up into east central Oklahoma. Take a look at these rainfall totals for the winter, which is usually the season impacted most by El Nino. We see some really good amounts, 6 to 7 inches across a wide portion of the state, 3 to 4 to 5 inches up in northwest Oklahoma. So those numbers certainly look good. When you do look at the departure from normal rainfall map for the season thus far, however, looking at the winter season, we do see those surpluses out across western Oklahoma going from 2 to 4 inches, so certainly some great surplus amounts out there, and 1 to 2 inches across a much larger region of the state. However, that region that is going into drought again, we do see those deficits of 2 to 3 to 4 inches. Unfortunately, this is an area to keep an eye on as we start to look towards more drought development over the next few weeks. And finally, if you look for the reason why some of these areas are still in drought or possibly going into drought, we do look at the last year, the departure from normal rainfall map. We do see those deficits down in south central and east central Oklahoma from 4 to 8 inches, in some cases even more, and also up in northeast Oklahoma. So short term versus long term, that's where we are at right now as far as moisture goes. We also want to note that the area up in northwest Oklahoma with the fires, they had their wettest summer on record in west central Oklahoma, third wettest for the Panhandle, so lots of fuel up there to burn. Unfortunately, we do need some green up, so let's get that going now. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.